Thanks for joining me today with Stamping with Loretta. Today is an art journal page for you, and I've entitled this one Be Creative. There are some other sentiments that you will see. Earlier you saw me prep these pages with some leftover gesso. Now you see me applying some Mod Podge medium to it and applying some fabric. This paisley fabric is actually just from a fat quarter, and I'm applying some Mod Podge to the top of that so that it will stay adhered down. Next, you're going to see me continue this process and make sure everything is stuck down well and heat dry it. It did take quite a while to get it all heat dried, but it was worth it. Now I'm applying just some purple paint that was quite a bit darker than I thought it was going to be, so I sponged that off with a baby wipe, and then I dry brushed over the top of that just to give it a little bit more personality and character. I really did like working with the fabric and the way it feels. This stamp is a Stampers Anonymous stamp, and you've seen me use it in previous videos. I'm stamping it today with some archival ink. I think it's called Sienna. On screen it looks very red, where in person it is in fact on the orange side a rusty type of color. It was very difficult, or it is very difficult for me to get the entire book in frame just because my desk is not very big. I have purchased a boom that is made for lighting that I'm going to try to adapt for my camera so that I can be overhead, and that would actually give me a little bit more room to work while I'm doing this process. I'm using a permanent marker there to outline the paisley. I now just stamped some houses onto some Express-It cardstock. The first time I stamped the houses, it did not stamp very well, as you could see, and so I restamped it, and I am now coloring it with my Copic markers. For coloring, as a general rule, that is my go-to marker. However, I made the mistake of stamping this image and stays on ink, so I have to try to avoid the ink lines so that I don't dirty up the nibs of my markers. These are actually fluorescent colors that I'm using on the little houses here. As I finish coloring, we're going to transition here to applying it to our art journal page today. I am applying it once again using Mod Podge. You can also use your matte medium gel. Whatever you have available or on your desk really works. I'm using a flat painter's brush for this process just because it was small enough to go over it. I had spilled a little bit of the material, and there you saw me wiping it up. Now I'm going to go back over some of these paisley pieces and just add some more definition and color. What you see me using here is actually an old toothbrush that I've dipped into a watered down yellow paint to make splatter marks onto the pages. That was a whole lot of fun, and I'm going to heat set it, and I'm going to add some more white, which you did not see because I edited that out. But to add some more personality, I'm using a white gel pen, which I finally found one that I really like. I've had a few lately that I've bought, and I should have just taken them back to the store. They didn't work all right, or they were hard to use over the medium, or all the layers of medium, I should say, in this case. So here you see me writing out all the things I want to say. Art journaling in this case was about journaling and just expressing my thoughts about how I am thankful and I'm joyful and creative and very blessed, and I enjoy every single day. Here is a picture of the art journal itself, slowed down so that you can see the entire thing. And now we're going to transition here in just a minute to the still pictures. So here you see the finished project. It has been sprayed with a workable fixative by Claudine, and it's a really great product to use because, as I said in the past, you can either seal down your projects with it, or you can use it to seal between layers and then continue to work. So in that regard, it is an awesome tool to have in your stamping room. It dries fairly quickly. I do not recommend heat setting it, only because it is flammable, and heat guns can get hot, and I certainly would not have you upset yourself or your family by setting your house on fire. So use reasonable caution. Have a great day, everybody. Stay happy and be a blessing. I will see you all soon. Take care now. Bye.